I have been known, I've heard certain pastors I won't even mention.
Man, why not? They don't mention everybody else's name.
Go ahead, all this is going to be on YouTube anyway. Go ahead.
I have certain aspects that I've walked in the door. And I lie not.
Eli ain't saying nothing.
And if you want to waste my time, you better tell me something.
Yeah.
If you ain't got nothing to say, in the middle of the sermon, I'm getting them walking out. Because I ain't giving you a dime. Why does it make sense for me to sit there and support emotionalism?
It's correct, man.
Something that I heard 15 years ago.
Because you're getting paid to sit on that bench.
But see, what we don't understand is that if we're doing ministry, if we are reaching people where they are, that's hype enough. When Jesus did ministry, there wasn't MySpaces, there wasn't technology like that, but there was noise abroad. Why? Because he provided needs to people. So if I come to your church, you can be CCC where it may, it ain't all of that hollering and screaming. But if you're meeting me where I need to be, I'm going to go and tell this person. They come, they get met. They're going to go and tell. But we think it's in conferences. We think it's in special event. Church is a special event place now. And if we just do day-to-day ministry and evangelism, that's enough hype in itself.
And the reason that is because we follow and don't lead. We follow what the current does, and then we prick from that and think that this is what's going to sustain us to become part of the practice nomenclature, if you will, or the normal. This is how, because this is how the big leaguers do it.
That's exactly what my pastor's wife said Sunday.
And there lies
at CCC. She said, "We've got to stop being spiritual addicts." Running around trying to get a high everywhere.
God.
But it happens in preaching. It happens in music.
Trying to get that first feeling that you had. You ain't gonna get it.
You won't get it. And not only won't you get it, the problem is we are afraid to stand up for what we know and walk in it. We always need validation. We always need
nobody else is doing it.
Because it's never been done before. It's never been this. Hocus pocus. You look at the black church as a whole. As a whole, the so-called black church is becoming this extinct. And it's becoming extinct because people are tired of hearing the same thing and no manifestation.
I don't think it's becoming.
Oh, well, you better look at where you live. You better look at where you live.
Hear me out. I think what is becoming extinct is the mega part. I think that we're standing on the verge where your local church is going to have to be effective, because what we're seeing in the spotlight with all of this stuff and all of these people are going to want to go to, and you keep saying a CCC, they're going to want to go to somewhere where they can be ministered to without all of the hype and hoopla.
Well, I kind of part with you on that. I only mentioned CCC because of the power of the orator.
Right,
I understand your point. I'm saying if he had 1,000 members, he is still a powerful orator.
Right.
Right. I know. So my point is, he has proven when you have substance.
Exactly.
When you have substance. Now, substance without manifestation is just talk. So our people have been listening in the same little churches for 30, 40 years, saying that God's got a blessing, and if you just open up, and if you just give me $10, I need to lie down here. And here's what Whitey done. Oh Lord. Here's what the white man was smart enough to do.
Say it out.
He said, I'm going to start a church. And I'm going to teach the same things I've been hearing from the black church that y'all been hearing. Only you're going to see manifestation. You're going to see cameras. You're going to see a room for the children to go so you can come in and have worship. I'm going to teach the same things that you've been taught in the church that you came up with, except you're going to see manifestation. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a $10 million long-term plan like he mentioned. And we're going to buy cameras and we're going to go on television and tell the world about Jesus Christ. And you know what we said? Yes. Finally, I see my money coming, the use of it being brought to fruition. I see
what he's saying
what's
right
happening.
now.
I see manifestation.
Because Bishop McDaniel stands up in the pulpit all the time and fusses about their church members sending their money to TV stars. And why are they doing it? Because
they
exactly
see-
what
yeah,
he's
they
saying.
see-
There's a church in Jersey in Sangerville that built from, and what's his name? Demola. 70%, and I'm not racist, 70% of his church are us. The choir members are us.
Yeah, that's
they got on
everywhere.
robes
That's
like
everywhere.
us.
That's everywhere.
But he has 8,000 members.
But
And
you know what the
70% of us.
revelation on that is? There's this church out in Long Island, it's in Deer Park,
Yeah.
called Upper Room
Upper room.
Tabernacle.
Yeah, upper room.
He had a spotlight and a serious band, and he built from that spotlight and that serious band a cantata. That cantata used to be in the lobby of his building. Not a lobby, I mean, that was actually the church, the lobby. But he just built a music program, and he had revelation on the power, and he used to call it, the music ministry would be called the net. And that music ministry would be the thing that will bring people in, and he respected that music ministry. And out of that respect, yo, it just grew into like a mega.
But what is that? What is that, John? That's a vision.
Vision, right,
That's a vision. Not only am I doing this, I'm going to prick from this and see how I can make my ministry grow. Because we don't want to recognize that the church is business.
And Jakes comes to his church.
I'm telling you.
Where there's no vision, the people.
It just burns me. It burns me alive.
I would really like to see the church just take care of itself, though. I mean,
And it can, John.
Supposed to.
that's what I mean.
But we gotta change our mind and our mindset has to change.
When there's kids that have problems, the church should be the one that be able to take care of that family. There's no way that, and even if you gave them jobs, that money that they bring the 10% off of those jobs go back into the church, and the church could continue to function off of that principle.
I'm sorry, but you know
Jesus
what?
ain't getting it.
I gotta put this out real quick. There's two things I think we all still suffer too as well in ministry. There's two things, and I'll just real quick. I just seen something on BET, y'all probably all saw it too.
Yeah, we saw it.
Okay. First of all, that's the truth. That whole thing.
It was on TV, what?
That whole situation to me is one of the reasons why, like you said, we got the Anglo-Saxon pastor who's saying, yeah, I can do what y'all been used to, but now I have the credibility and I have the latitude now to literally go into a bank because I got the other complexion for the protection to go in and gain the collateral to now, you say your child needs daycare? That's a problem.
Credit union?
Not a problem at all. Oh yeah, you want a mortgage? Not a problem. The whole situation, and how many times have we also been victims of looking at them differently?
Correct.
If they say to us, if they got a white shirt, a blue suit, and a red tie, clean shaven, black wingtip, that's right, and go right up and say, yes, sir, Mr. Paul, we're more than happy to help you with this car loan. What do you do? We'll work that out for you. Yeah, sure, and we'll be more applicable to believe them.
Correct.
Right away.
It's the truth, Elder. Give him an offer.
Move forward. Right. No, but
It's
I'm
the
saying,
truth.
move
And you
forward.
ain't lying.
And then when we see what we saw,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
you know, and this guy saying, well, yeah, she flew me into a seminar to put together.
Yeah, to administrate. She knew my administrative abilities.
Right. And I'm watching the interview, and I'm like, hey, if you're getting yours, you're getting yours. You just got to answer to your God for yourself. Right. At the end of the day. But I'm saying at the same time, I'm saying, dog, you are actually processing a message now.
Absolutely.
That you can sell 3 books. I can link up with Baby Girl over here and get more paper stuff.
The truth. Tell the truth, Elder. You in the room.
And then you wonder why Dennis.
Yeah. It's true.
Come on, I mean, that's the issue.
It's true. The power that we, the equipment, in terms of gifts and talents, we've always had. What we've lacked.